Well, this is Shop Talk with Buck. I am Buck and welcome to my shop. And I'm seeing there's a lot of confusion on the comments I get. They like metric, and that's fine. I don't down talk metric. Now think about what I'm saying. I don't down talk it. I've actually used it one time, and it worked fine. Metric is a unit of measurement, just like the Imperial is. It's a unit of measurement. I can subtract, for instance, I want half of 7/8. I measured 7/8, and I want to know the measurement to the center. Well, I can do it just like that in my head. So think about it. 7/8 is 7/16 is half of it, just like that. Now let's think about that. You got numerator and denominator. Fraction is just a division. If you want to put 7/8, here we go. If you want to put 7/8 in the calculator where you can subtract it from another one, all you got to do is 7 divided by 8. That's the decimal, what you would put in a calculator of 7/8. 5/8, 5 divided by 8. 5/8, what's half of 5/8? 5/16. You take the denominator, double it. You've halved the fraction. You can do that just like that. Just to reiterate, now that you're down here where you can see it, 7/8 of an inch. Half that is 7/16. Right? All you have to do is double the denominator. You've got half of it. Now on my tape measure, see the problem I have reading a metric rule is this. It's the same thing problems I have with the 30 seconds. See how many little lines you got? That is so loud with lines that, well, if I use this tape measure, I'll run this thing down and start right here where it's in 16ths. Each line is a different height. See, all the 16ths are one height, then 8ths and a quarter. So I can look at real fast like and say that's 11/16. That's 13/16. 7/16. I can pick that out just like that right there. But in metric, it's the same thing. You got a 1, 2, as far as putting it in the calculator, that's not a problem. Because after a while, 5/8 is 0.625. I mean, you just kind of know it. But if you don't know it, it's easy found. But then again, at the end of the day, it's just a unit of measurement. I know all the rest of the world, except just a handful, maybe not a handful, uses metric. And that's fine and dandy. If you like metric, more power to you. It's a unit of measurement. But you see, you get questions like, how can you take mostly like a dado stack and fix it to where it's metric? How do you do that with Imperial? The width it's a unit of measurement. You can measure it in metric just like you can Imperial. I always thought the best was engineer's rule. It's kind of a step between metric and Imperial, the engineer's rule. It's a unit of 10. But it goes right to the calculator, and that's what the engineers, the surveyors use. They call it an engineer stick. I get along with that fine, but you just got to remember everything's in a unit of tens. You got tenths, hundreds, and it plug it right into a calculator. But for me, let me show you this app I got. I got this app. Let's see, come on, oh my, there it is. All right, it's called FractionPlus. Say you wanted to, all right, let's just say it was 3 7/16. Let's see, plus 4 1/8. 7 9/16. Just like that. So this app is free on iPhone. I'm assuming Android could get the same thing. If I had been raised and taught in school from the first grade on the metric system, I would be in favor of the metric system. But you do something for 68 years, it's tough. It's cause I know in my mind, I can put my fingers up at what 7/16 would look like. But what throws me off, millimeters, centimeters, which one, you know. Where with Imperial, you know, you take 7/16, you know that's of an inch, 12 inches to a foot. Centimeters, millimeter. And what threw me off, you know, I got this rule right here, and I don't know 100% if it's millimeters, centimeters. But the X tool, we got a little laser, and it's all in metric. But it kept telling me to, you know, you're calibrating the slid. And it kept telling me centimeters, you do this, you do that. But it's in millimeters, come to find out. I could not get that thing to, but once I put millimeters in it, it worked. But the instruction said centimeters. That's what throws me off. Metrics, a unit of measurement, just like the Imperial is. And whatever you're used to, good. But you can't say you can't figure out these fractions, which I can understand. There's things that I can't figure out, centimeters, millimeters, which one? But you can take, and it's dividing, 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, that's a division. Just think about that. Put the 7 in first, divide it by the bottom number, boom, you got it. Now you can put it in your calculator. Or I can put it in my fractions, and no problem. Divide them in 2, so forth and so on. And it's really not a big deal, really. Some just really get beside themselves. But I don't know if y'all ever watched Rob Cosman. Go to YouTube and type in, I'll leave a link in the description. He does the best job of Imperial versus metric system than I've ever seen. But the key here is, you need to understand, if y'all don't know who Rob Cosman is, he's been woodworking as long as I have. But he's in Canada. But like I say, I'll leave a link in the description. Go check his, because buddy, I'm telling you, he does a better job of comparing the two than any video I've ever seen, or talking to somebody that he explains it better than way better than I just did, you know. I like Imperial. That's what I grew up with. I started learning it in the first grade. It's going to be tough to get me out of it. But and that's it. People that's learned from the first grade on, and they're 68 years old, and all they have ever done was metric, it'd be hard to get that out of them. It's just, you know, it's just the way it is. So if you think, well, the United States should go to the metric system and start switching over, tried that. Think about it like this. What if they're telling you had to go to Imperial, you have to start learning it? It'd be just as tough. because your mindset has been drilled into, I don't even have to think about it. Just like you don't have to think about it if you fool with metric. So you can convert. They got apps on these smartphones. Well, they make you dumb because they can do so much for you. But there's a conversion. It's like this this rule I got here. See, if you want to know where you're at, so there's 8 inches, there's 7.5. You look right down there, that's your conversion. See, if you're used to dealing with, say, 180, well, you look right there's your Imperial. So converting it shouldn't be a problem, really. Most rules over here, it's got both of them on it. So I guess the question for you, from me to you, the question is, when I'm doing a project and I say it's 7/16, do I need to pop up on the screen, or do I need to say the equivalent in millimeters? That's if y'all can answer that question for me, I appreciate it. And I'm going to do a tally. If it's 50-50, probably need to go ahead and do that. But if it's overwhelmingly that I put the metric counterpart up, I'll do it. But if I don't get any response for the metric, I'll just keep doing it like I've been doing it. It's not that much harder to do. Y'all let me know what I need to do. Meanwhile, go check out Rob Cosman's talking about Imperial and metric system. That's the Canada's viewpoint. I'll leave a link in the description. Y'all check that out. I need to get him to link in his video one of mine. You know what I mean. But anyway, y'all, I just got so many. It wasn't like it's millions of them. I mean, but I got enough where if you get one comment that's complaining about this and you don't get no more, of course, each comment will stand alone and you don't get any more. But if you get a bunch, you think, well, is there a situation here? So then that's why I'm doing this video right here. So y'all let me know. I'll be anxious to know what you're thinking, or which way you weigh in on this Imperial versus metric. So until next time, y'all be safe and happy woodworking, safe woodworking. Guys and gals, you gotta keep all your digits and go home safe. So I'll catch you on the next one.